guys, Assalamualaikum. I am Nur Al-Fazila and will explain about the introduction. Regarding the information we have obtained throughout our indoor air quality work, which is located in the NMUC Computer Lab, there is some information about the activities we do. First of all, understanding the information of the location to be researched. This is because it's important to provide valuable insight into the context and also condition in which the data are collected. In addition, we will carry out activities such as sampling at this location using several tools such as dust track aerosol, Q-track plus, and also VelociCalc, which help to highlight the steps and procedures to ensure clear and accurate results. Additionally, regular cleaning and maintenance of computer equipment can help minimize the dust and dirt accumulation, which can contribute to indoor air pollution. Overall, computer laboratories can effectively control and reduce the release of pollution, such as using low VOC emitting materials, ensuring proper ventilation, and also maintaining cleanliness. Therefore, we do sampling activities at this location because we want to ensure the temperature and also air are stable, clean, and safe to use. So that's all for me.
I am Tan Jing Shen and I will briefly talk about the objective of Indoor Air Quality Monitoring Project. The objective is to ensure that the air inside building is clean, healthy and safe for occupants to breathe. This involves minimizing pollutants, allergens and contaminants that can negatively impact people's health and comfort. To achieve this objective, there are a few steps that need to be followed. Next, the sampling method that we use is direct sampling. Indoor air quality involves physically collecting air samples from specific locations within a building and analyzing them to assess the concentration of pollutants and contaminants. The equipment that we use is dust track, Q-track and VelociCalc.
Hi guys, I will explain about the IAQ flowchart. First of all, we start and then doing walkthrough inspection. After that, we set up the IAQ monitoring equipment such as dust track, Q-track plus, and VelociCalc. Next, we start to measure the humidity of the air levels and monitor the indoor environment. At the same time, we also doing IAQ questionnaire. After that, we ensure our IAQ monitoring is success, so we can proceed to report development. Then, after all of it done, our monitor is already finished. Next, I will explain the list of parameters involved. First, we need to have temperature, air velocity, relative humidity, particulate concentration, carbon dioxide, and carbon monoxide. Last, there are few features as supporting information during the sampling. That's all. Next.
The discussion regarding the walkthrough inspection, it was noted that the overall condition of the computer lab is satisfactory. Next, based on the questionnaire conducted at NMUC's computer lab, there are 5 participants, which are 2 males and 3 females. 80% of them are under 25 years old and 20% of them are more than 25 years old. And majority of them smoke. The participants in the survey are cleaner, maintenance, students and office staff who spend varying duration in the computer lab, ranging from 30 minutes to 2 hours. The computer room is described as an enclosed room with central unit air conditioning. The student and office staff frequently use computer for video displaying purpose, and some of them using typewriters, photocopiers, and fax machine 2 to 3 times a week. Furthermore, regarding the environment's condition, some respondents have been bothered by these factors such as high room temperature, varying room temperature, dry air, room temperature too low, and 20% of them had asthmatic problems and 40% of them had suffered from sinusitis. And lastly, there are some respondents suffering from the following present symptoms at the computer lab, such as headache, feeling heavy-headed, fatigue, coughing, stuffy nose, and irritation of eyes.
Hi, my name is Farashika Binta Mjani. I'm gonna talk about result and discussion. So firstly, IAQ monitoring is referring to the air quality within around buildings and structure, especially as it relates to the health and comfort building occupants. So first result is about air velocity. As we can see, the measurement parameters is still stable, and the student still can breathe in this range. It starts from 0.03 millimeter per second to 0.19 meter per second within 30 minutes. So the second result is about temperature from the inspection. So what is I can say, there is no much change of temperature within the 30 minutes. But actually, human body cannot live longer on this range of temperature in long term. It is because on this long term of temperature, people may feel not comfortable and cold. If this situation keep going, it may cause people to get flu, lips feel dry, and our skin can turn into frostbite. Frostbite means your skin will feel numb, stiff and pale. So to prevent this situation, we can reduce the temperature to more suitable human body system, or open the windows to feel the fresh air from the outside. Actually, fresh air is more good to our body than we use the air conditioner. The third result is the relative humidity. So we can see that from the graph, it is from 10 and 40 am until 10:56 am still look normal, from 18.3% to 18.5%. Then it start to increase at 10:57 am until 11:09 am, from 18.6% to 18.7%. So as we can see, that had bigger range than the previously. So next result is about particulate concentration that start increase on 10:40 am until 10:51 am, from 5.29 milligram per cube meter to 5.31 milligram per cube meter. Then suddenly decrease on 10:52 am until 11:09 am. That shows from 5.30 milligram per cube meter go back to 5.29 milligram per cube meter. So actually this average is not very safe because the acceptable range is only 0.15 milligram per cube meter. So this can cause health problems such as respiratory disease, eye irritation, or any allergies. We can prevent by reduce dust levels, by change air filter regularly, or stick daily cleaning routine. Last but not least is about result of carbon dioxide, that basically we can see that from the graph it start from 1785 ppm until 1019.21 ppm. It is actually already in height measurement because the range for this carbon dioxide, the limit is only 1000 ppm, but from the graph we can see that it's almost increased to 1000 ppm. And actually, in this situation, it may expose humans to get dizziness, headache, and disorientation, shortness of breath. But actually, we can prevent by provide a proper ventilation system, such as air purifying in the computer room to get consistent oxygen and balance the CO2 levels. Lastly, is the result of carbon monoxide. So we can see that from the graph, it starts from 1.6 ppm until 2.3 ppm. That shows the range are not too different within the 30 minutes. So it is very low because not increased to acceptable range, which is 10 ppm. In this range, it can cause serious harm to human body and have toxic fumes if the longer they breathe in. So as a solutions, we can provide a carbon monoxide alarms or detection system to check the levels of the carbon monoxide.
Hello everyone, my name is Satina Shalomera binti Sinali. So in conclusion, after this IAQ monitoring, we got the result from 6 parameters which can determine the comfortability and air quality in computer room. So the first one is the temperature, which within the range of 24.4 degrees Celsius to 24.9 degrees Celsius. That means that there is no discomfort and the condition will not disturb the user. After that, the air velocity, which has 0.0 meter per second to 0.14 meter per second, lower than the acceptable limit for air velocity, which is 0.15 until 0.5 meter per second. Not only that, but relative humidity has a very low value compared to the acceptable limit, which is 18.3% to 18.8%, while the acceptable limit is 40% to 70%. In addition, the particulate concentration in the computer room, which is around 5.29 mg per cubic meter and 5.31 mg per cubic meter, has also exceeded the recommended range, which is 0.15 mg per meter per cubic meter. Then carbon dioxide with its value between 1494 parts per million and 2237 parts per million has exceeded the acceptable limit of 1000 parts per million, and carbon monoxide is only in the range of 1.6 to 2.6 parts per million, below 10 parts per million, which is the acceptance range. So, from this result, it is really recommended to schedule maintenance of the air conditioning team regularly. After that, indoor air quality indicators also need to be monitored, and all the air cleaning equipment always be tested. This is because it can save operating costs and energy because workers can identify any minor problems quickly. Other than that, ventilation in the computer room needs to be improved, and it is also recommended to increase the housekeeping. All of this action can make the computer room to free from dust, smoke, mold, or can even prevent high or low humidity and extreme temperature. This is to ensure that every user feel comfortable and free from any disease that relate to poor air quality. That's all from us. Thank you.